Hello everyone, Paul here. This video might be a little bit longer than my usual videos, but what I wanted to do in today's video is kind of go over an overview of what I will be covering in 2019. I have been going over cryptocurrency a lot in the last year. If you've been following me for some time, if you follow me over a year, you'll know that about a year ago, I got into opportunities, and fast forward to 2019, most of those opportunities are no longer around. Some still are, but most likely, if you start something right now in January 2019 and you wait a year, odds are if it's another company, odds are it might not be around in a year. So that's really what you want to ask yourself is, will that company be around? Because most times they'll only be around maybe 6 months. That's what I learned. It was my overall message in 2018 is that if you want to make money for yourself online, you have to create that income for yourself. So in 2019, I'm steering clear of any kind of other opportunities. If it wasn't, created by me, I'm not joining. There's only one active thing I'm doing online with cryptocurrency right now, and that's CryptoTab. Other than that, everything that I do online and the wealth that I do is with these ideas that I'm going to present you today. I'm going to briefly go over 9 different ways to create income for yourself without relying on other opportunities. I'm going to go over these 9 very briefly. These are not involving other opportunities, so you guys can learn a little bit about them, and later on this year I'm going to go more in depth with each of these categories, and you can very much create income for yourself online without depending on other companies. It's what I've learned the hard way. But what I want to do is kind of go over briefly these nine different ways to create income for yourself that I've discovered, and each of these 9 categories I will go more into detail later on. So let's get started. Okay, so right now, if you've been following my channel, you'll notice that number 1 right now, what I'm going to cover is invest and hodl in cryptocurrency. So that was a hard lesson for me to learn last year, because last year I was involved in other opportunities and I didn't spend it as much time as hodling. I've just recently started hodling. So we're going to see what that does in about a year's time and how much growth it does. But what I basically mean is by invest and hodl cryptocurrency. So I'm going to be very general about this. Okay, so basically what you do with cryptocurrency is you basically pick a coin that you want to invest in. You will learn about that coin. And if you've been following me, I've been doing, this has been my main subject in a lot of my videos, and I'm still going to be continuing to cover crypto with my videos, but I am going to be talking about other ways as well later on this year. But if you go to CoinMarket Cap, you'll see a list of the top coins. Of course, the main one is Bitcoin, which I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with. You can invest. First, if you buy some Bitcoin, you can take it to an exchange, and then you can flip it for any of these other coins. Personally, if it's in the top 10, you're good. But the market cap does change over time. So my personal recommendation right now, as to making this video, definitely you want to diversify and get some Bitcoin, Ripple. I'm not really a big fan of Ethereum. I like Litecoin. I just recently got into Cardano, and of course there is the other one that I am dealing with is Digibyte right there. So those are the coins that I'm focusing on in 2019. But if you guys want to invest in any other coins, definitely do your research. and all you gotta do is you go to Coinbase. Okay, so you got Coinbase, which is really handy because as I'm making this video, there's 5 cryptocurrency that they support currently, and later on in 2019 they'll probably have more. There's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and they just added some new ones. I think it's basic attention token and 0x, I believe, is on there. But if you download Coinbase on your Android or your iPhone, you can download it on your phone, and it's pretty easy to buy Bitcoin that way. You just, for anybody getting started, either on your phone or on your computer, you would just go over here. You would have to link all your accounts, and you go over here to buy, and then you click on the digital currency that you want. You got your Bitcoin, you got all these different ones there: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and 0x, and basic attention token, just like I said. So you have those, and you can buy those. All you got to do is link your debit card. So if you have your credit card or your debit card, the transfer will be instantly. If you're using like a routing number with a checking account, it'll take longer. So I got both here. I have a debit card. So if I did, see, the whole thing about crypto, if somebody is new to crypto, they think that you have to fork over at least people that I know think that if you want to get involved in crypto, you have to buy the complete 3,698, which is what one Bitcoin is worth. They think that you would have to buy that amount out of pocket, but you can buy as little as $5 on Coinbase, and you can have $5 worth of Bitcoin. Now, if you want to exchange this, what you can do, I could show you in a bit. If you want to trade it for any other coin, you would just have to go to, you either go to Binance or Bittrex, and then have it in Bitcoin, and then you can flip it for another coin. So that is another video. I'm trying to keep these videos as short as I can. But that's really all I'm really going to talk about with crypto. I cover that a lot on my channel, and continuing on in 2019, I'm going to be going over crypto a lot, but I'm also going to be going over these other methods as well. So let's continue on with the second method to creating income for yourself, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Well, actually, the second way to create income for yourself is basically what I'm doing right now. If you want to think about making videos on YouTube, you can actually create some income by just constantly creating videos on YouTube. Now, in the beginning, when I first got started with my YouTube channel, I didn't have this many subscribers. I didn't have 1,930 subscribers to the date of this video. It took me a long time to build this up. And I didn't start getting, when I started making videos about 2-3 times a week, that's when I really started to see my subscriber count get bigger, because my value got increased, because the amount of value that I got out there for people increased. Because originally a lot of my videos in the beginning were like, this is how much I'm making, this is what I'm doing. I shifted a lot of my videos more on value, and I think it has shown over time that I've given more value out. So basically, what you need to do, and in the beginning I was afraid to put myself in front of the camera. It took me a very long time to be comfortable, talking and putting videos out there on a regular basis. But what actually got over that fear was when I did start to see results. The more and more that I did it, the less that I got less afraid of making videos on YouTube. But you can make some royalties, I like to say, from creating content out there. And how you do that is you basically think of YouTube like a job. Try to put out a video at least 2, 3, 5 times a week at least. Think of it like a 9 to 5 job, and try to put some value out there. And before you know it, you'll have subscribers commenting on your channels every day, thumbsing up your video, and commenting. So basically what happens when you do that is the more videos you put out there. Social Blade is a site that I found, and you basically can see how specific YouTubers are ranking. Okay, so if you go to Social Blade, and I put all the links below the description so you guys can use that as a resource. But I punched in my own name and it shows me right here. I have a total of 220 uploads. I have, to the date of this video, 1,930 subscribers. And I've had 176,389 video views with the life of my channel. So if you click on the name, it'll give you more specifics on how you rank. You get your ranking on Social Blade, and then you get your ranking on YouTube. And you can see right here that there's an estimated monthly earnings, and that's how much you earn in revenue with the ads. And you would have to enable it on your channel, and I haven't done that yet, but you basically get profit based off of the ads that get put on YouTube and things like that. So looking at this, I make about $53 a month. You know, it's not, I don't have it activated right now. Maybe in the future when my channel gets a little bit more bigger, I might activate it. But this is another source of income by just uploading videos frequently, interacting with your subscribers, and doing things like that daily. You gotta treat YouTube like a job, and when you give value, you'll see the results, because your subscribers more and more subscribers will start coming to your channel, and you'll start to see more and more growth with your channel. So YouTube is another way of just creating a little bit of side money for yourself, for creating some passive income. So that is just another method. That's number 2. Now, the number 3 I want to talk about is something I did in the very beginning. It's one of the first things I did in the very beginning. It's something I always wanted to go back to, and I'm hopefully in 2019 I can do more of it. But that is to basically sell products on Clickbank and JVZoo. So if we go to Clickbank, so if we go to Clickbank, and if I could spell it right, I don't think Clickbank went out of business, but if we go to Clickbank, so if you go to Clickbank, you'll get a listing of different opportunities that people are promoting. So this is what I did in the very beginning. And like I said, it's something I want to come back to, so hopefully later on this year I can do more of it. But if you want to create an account, you just go here, you create an account. And I'm going to show you Clickbank today. JVZoo is pretty similar. The only difference with JVZoo is you have to ask permission on a product that you want to sell. So you have to get permission. With Clickbank, you don't have to. But you just need to put in your country, your first name, last name, all this information here. And when you're done with that, you just go to banking information, put your bank information, and then account information. So you want to create a user ID as well, because that's going to be used as your link to promote the products on Clickbank. So we go to the marketplace on Clickbank. So if we go to the marketplace, we can see products that you get a commission from. And you can choose in many different categories here. You got arts, entertainment, betting systems, e-marketing here. That's pretty popular. So I'm just looking at this for a second. So I like going by gravity. That's just my thing. It's how well a product is selling. So if we go here, let's just do this one real quick. We can look at the site, and we can look at how much you get paid. So down here, we can see that you would get a reoccurring commission, which means you do the work once, you get the sales, and then if that member stays a member, you'll get commissions every single month. You'll get passive income every single month. So you can see that the average rebill here is about $83. And that's basically all I'm really going to cover with Clickbank. I have made a lot of videos previously, so if you guys want to learn a little bit more about Clickbank, you guys can watch my previous videos. Like I do have them on my channel. So the other site, like I said, is JVZoo. And JVZoo, like I said, is pretty similar. The only difference is you go to the marketplace and you can see what products they have. You can look at the products, but in order to get commissions off that, you got to get permission from the owner of the site. So that's basically the main difference. I definitely use Clickbank more than JVZoo, but maybe in the future, if you follow my channel, you'll see me doing some JVZoo as well. That'll be coming, later this year. But you can definitely look at different categories, business, education, all these things. Let's do self-improvement. Okay, so you got all these different kind of products, and you just look at the site, look at what you would want to promote, and some of them you have to get permission from the owners of the site. So that's basically how you can make some profits, make some reoccurring profits with selling products that aren't owned by you, but they're owned by another company. So you can get some passive income doing Clickbank or JVZoo.